Wicked brings fans back to the magical world of Oz, telling the origin story of Elphaba, the character who would become the Wicked Witch of the West. Based on the Broadway musical, itself adapted from Gregory Maguire's novel, Wicked reimagines the lore of the original Wizard of Oz movie from 1939. While many films have explored the backstory of the Wicked Witch, Wicked has the unique challenge of recapturing the magic of the original, a film that changed Hollywood forever. The Wizard of Oz is rightly considered one of the best fantasy films of all time. It marked several major milestones for the film industry, notably being one of the first feature films to be released in Technicolor. It redefined what cinema could be, influencing Hollywood epics and blockbusters decades later. However, behind the magical world of Oz was a production riddled with accidents, mishaps, and serious health risks. While the final product was nothing short of cinematic gold, the making of The Wizard of Oz was nothing short of a fiasco. The many behind-the-scenes accidents, explained. Filmed in the 1930s, The Wizard of Oz was made before many of the modern safety protocols we now take for granted on movie sets. To create the magical world of Oz, producers had to use outlandish sets, costumes, and makeup techniques. Unfortunately, not all of their creative solutions were safe for the actors. Ray Bolger, who played the Scarecrow, had to undergo a grueling makeup process that left lasting scars on his face. Although the final look of the Scarecrow was iconic, the makeup caused permanent lines that stayed with Bolger for the rest of his life. Buddy Ebsen, originally cast as the Tin Man, was forced to drop out after he suffered an allergic reaction to the aluminum-based makeup. Later, it was revealed that the makeup was toxic. Ebsen was replaced by Jack Haley, though his vocals can still be heard in certain musical numbers. Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch of the West, also endured significant hardship during filming. In one of her earliest scenes, the witch was meant to vanish in a puff of red smoke and fire. However, the timing was off, and Hamilton was caught in the explosion. The severe burns she suffered from the blast, including second-degree burns on her face and third-degree burns on her hand, were made worse by the toxic copper in her makeup. Hamilton had to undergo painful treatments to recover from the incident. Other accidents marred the production as well. Asbestos, now known for its carcinogenic properties, was used extensively on set, including for the snow in the poppy field scene. At the time, its dangers were not known, but the exposure to the toxic substance contributed to long-term health risks for those involved. Additionally, the flying monkeys, another iconic part of the film, sometimes had mishaps with their wires, causing them to fall during certain takes. The tragic story of Judy Garland. Behind the scenes of The Wizard of Oz, chaos reigned. With multiple directors rotating throughout the production, the actors often found themselves mistreated and uncomfortable. This was especially true for Judy Garland, who played the iconic role of Dorothy Gale. Garland's tragic life, filled with personal struggles, was only amplified by the mistreatment she faced during her time on set. According to Sid Luft, Garland's ex-husband, the young actress was sexually harassed by certain Munchkin actors, whose misdeeds on set have become part of the film's darker legacy. Additionally, Garland was reportedly forced to wear a corset to appear younger, despite being only 16 years old at the time. She was also given drugs to help her stay alert during long hours, which led to erratic behavior. One famous incident involved Victor Fleming, one of the film's directors, who allegedly slapped Garland during a giggling spell induced by the drugs. Despite this, Garland appeared to harbor no ill feelings toward Fleming, and he later expressed regret for his actions. The Wizard of Oz, still a classic despite the chaos. Despite the many behind-the-scenes struggles and the horrific accidents that plagued the production of The Wizard of Oz, the movie remains one of the most beloved films of all time. It won 2 Academy Awards, one for Best Original Score and another for the iconic song Somewhere Over the Rainbow, while also earning nominations for Best Picture, Best Art Direction, and Outstanding Production. Judy Garland received a special Academy Juvenile Award for her performance as Dorothy. The Wizard of Oz has had an undeniable impact on pop culture and cinema, inspiring countless references, parodies, and remakes throughout the years. It remains a timeless film, with a legacy that is still felt today. To this day, The film is remembered as one of the most culturally significant movies ever made. And yet, the chaos behind the scenes is a stark reminder that even the most beloved films can have troubled productions. Despite the many hardships, The Wizard of Oz was released to tremendous success, becoming a cultural phenomenon that continues to resonate with audiences. As Warner Brothers prepares to remake the classic, they will undoubtedly face the challenge of capturing the magic of the original while learning from the production's difficult history. In the end, The Wizard of Oz may have been a tumultuous and dangerous experience to make, but the final result was undeniably worth the struggle, ensuring the film's place as one of the greatest in cinema history.